Welcome to the Banker Lamp. Please enjoy the video.
You start by making sure your phone number actually exists on the device. Check Settings right arrow phone to confirm the number. This must be the line iMessage will use. Next, sign into your Apple ID if not already, because iMessage ties addresses to that account. Once done, turn iMessage off in Settings right arrow Messages. This step forces iOS to reevaluate reachable addresses when you enable it again, which is the only reliable way to prioritize the number over email. With iMessage off and your Apple ID confirmed, turn iMessage back on and wait a minute for activation. Then go to Settings right arrow Messages, right arrow Send and Receive. You must tap to select the phone number and uncheck any email addresses so that the system lists only the number as the starting point. This is why you turned iMessage off first. Make sure to repeat the same selection in FaceTime so both services present your phone number as the primary contact method. Finish by restarting your iPhone to ensure the changes take effect and iMessage re-registers with Apple's servers using the selected number. If the device still prefers email, sign out of your Apple ID in Settings, Reboot, then sign back in and repeat Send and Receive selection. This clears cached reachability. If problems persist, confirm with your carrier that SMS and the mobile number are provisioned for iMessage activation, and allow up to 24 hours for registration.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.